Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back, and we are continuing with the Form 2 UT practice, and we are at practice 12. This should be the third last practice, I think. Anyway, so here it's about inequalities. You have to solve it. Solve it means to find the value of the unknown. After finding that, you also have to draw the number line. So how do I find this one first? Here you have this as the equation, right? And you need to find the value of this y. So not 8y, sorry, just the y. Okay, just the y. How do I do that? 5 minus 8 times something will be greater than 13. And what is the value of this y? There are different ranges of this y. What can it be? Can it be 1? Can it be 2? Can it be 3? We don't know, right? So we have to solve it. Your first step is to make sure the number next to it is positive. But now it is a negative 8. So it's on the left side, it's negative 8. So we move the oops, why is it not working? We move it to the other side first, okay, so that it becomes positive. So 5 larger than 13 plus 8y. Okay, 5 larger than 13 plus 8y. And our next step is to put numbers on one side and the unknowns on the other side. Now 8y here is positive, so we don't change its place. But this is 13 here, and this is a number not with and without any unknowns. So we switch this one's place. We go it back to the left side. It's positive here, so if you move to the other side, it becomes negative. Okay, 8y. And then can you help to click this in calculator or do it in hard? 5 minus 13, what do you get? 5 minus 13 is negative 8. Good. Over larger than 8y. Now here I don't need this 8, I just need this y. What can I do with this 8? 8 here is multiplied, so if you move to the other side, it will be divided. And then you can click this in calculator now. Negative 8 over 8. What do you get? Negative 8 over 8. You can get negative 1. Now can you help to translate this line? Y is less than negative 1. You see the pointy face is towards y, so that means this part is lesser. Let's write it back to the left side so that it's not so confusing. So y is less than negative 1. So this is your answer, and then now we have to draw the number line too, right? Remember how to draw the number line? Number line, first of all, draw the coordinate first, of course. There's a 0 in middle. And then now this number is a negative number. So negative is on the left side or the right side? Left side, good. So you write the number first, and then now we can decide what happens to the y. Y is getting lesser than negative 1. So which side is lesser, left side or the right side? Right side is positive number, so it's getting bigger, and the left side is all the negatives numbers, so it's getting smaller. So my arrow will be coming up, going to the left side. How about the circle on top? Do I blacken or not? When do I blacken that? We blacken it when there is an equal sign here, but now there's no equal sign, so we just end the question until here. Okay, try to digest it and redo the question so that you know how to do it 100%. Okay, next we have to find the y again, and then we do the questions. So first of all, remember our focus first of all is to make sure the number next to y is positive, but here this question it's already positive, so we don't need to change. And then the next step is to put all the numbers on one side and then unknowns on the other side. Now we have a number 7 here, so if you want to move to the other side, it will be minus 7 there. So 6y larger than 31 minus 7. Now can you help me to click in calculator or do it in hard? 31 minus 7, what can you get? Yes, 24. Good, easy. And then now I don't need this 6. 6 is multiplied here. So if you don't need 6 here, you want to move it to the other side, you will divide it. Good. And then 24 divided by 6, you can have 4. Good. So that's the answer. Now draw the number line. Number line, we do the coordinate line, axis line first, and then there's a 0, and then number 4. Is it a positive or is it a negative? This is a negative sign. This is a positive sign. So you put it on the positive side, 4. And then now you are getting bigger than 4. So y is larger than 4 here. Okay, this means larger. So which side gets larger, left side or the right side? Yes, right side. And then do I blacken the circle or not? We blacken the circle when there is an equal sign. So that's it for question 2 as well. Let's continue to question 3. You can pause the video and try to do next question first. It's similar to question 1. And then let's check the answer. Okay, welcome back. So here you have to find the value of x, and then next to x is a negative number. So your first step is to move that to the other side so that it can become positive number. And then our next step is to put all the numbers on one side and unknowns on one side. And the 4 minus 46, what do you get? Yep, negative 42, less than 6x. And then 6 here is multiplied. If you don't need it, you will divide on the other side. Good. 42 divided by 6 is 7, so negative 7. But then we like to write the unknowns on the left side, right? So here, let's translate it first. X is larger than negative 7. So when we write it back, x is larger than negative 7. X is eating that negative 7, like that. Now number line, you have the thingy first, put a 0 in middle, and then negative 7, is it on the left side or is it on the right side? Yep, negative 7. And then now the figure, x is greater than negative 7. So which side is greater, right side or the left side? Yep, right side. So you go that side. Do I blacken the circle? No, because there is no equal sign. Okay, try next question on your own. Again, pause the video and do it. Next. Here, you have to find the x, and the number next to x is already positive. So do you need to change? No, so just keep 7x here and move the number to the other side. 55 minus 6, what do you get? 49, good. And then now this 7x here, right? So it means 7 times x. You don't want this 7, you just need x. So 7 here is multiplied. If you go to the other side, it will be divided. Good. 49 divided by 7 is 7. So that's your final answer, and then you have to draw 2. So number line, there's a 0 in between, there's a 7 on the right because it's a positive number. And then now the question is saying x is less than 7. So you will go to the right side or the left side? Yes, left side. So x is less than 7. Do I blacken the circle? No, because there is no equal sign. Good. And the next question. The number next to unknown, is it positive or is it negative? If it's negative, then you have to switch the place. This number, negative, right? So you switch the place first to the other side so that it becomes positive. And then we put numbers on one side, unknowns on the other side. 2 minus 63, negative 61. And then you don't want that 9, so you divide it on this side. 61 divided by 9, you probably get very ugly answer. So you can just end the question here. Okay, so we can rewrite it. A is less than negative 61 over 9. Draw it. How do I draw it? Same thing. You have the thingy first, you have 0 in middle, and is the number positive or negative? Negative. And then is it getting lesser or is it getting more? This say A is less than negative 61 over 9. So less than is on the left side or the right side? Yes, left side. And do I blacken the circle? No, because there is no equal sign. Cool. And then let's just continue then. This one, unknown, is it positive or is it negative? It's already positive, so do I need to switch the place? No, so just keep writing there and the numbers goes to the other side. 52 minus 7, what do you get here there? You may get it as 45. And then you don't need that 5, so you will divide it on the other side. 45 divided by 5, you can have 9. Good. And then draw the number line. You have 0 in the middle. You have 9 is a positive number, so you put it on the right side. And then a is less than 9. Where is the less? To the left. No need to blacken because there's no equal sign. Okay, next. A little bit different already, right? Okay, here again you have to find the unknown y. And then is it positive already? Yes. So we put for y no changes first. You just keep it here, and then number 5 you go to the other side. Negative 11 minus 5, negative 16. And then y, you can go it to 4 because it's multiplied here, so you can go to the other side. It will be divided. So let's translate this whole thing. We have the whole equation here, and the number next to the y is positive, so no changes. Instead, this number on one side, unknowns on the other side. It's plus 5 here. You go to the other side, it becomes minus. And then negative 11 minus 5. You use calculator or whatever, and then you can find it negative 16. And then 4 times what is negative 16? We have to find that, right? You don't want this 4. 4 is multiplied here. So if you go to the other side, it will be divided. Fraction also means divided. And the negative 16 divided by 4, you can have negative 4. Good. And then how do I draw the number line? Number line, you draw the line first. 0 in the middle. It's a negative number, so also on the left side. And then now the figure is going bigger, right? So y is bigger than negative 4. So I will be drawing to the right side. And do I blacken the circle? Yes, because there is an equal sign. Where's the equal sign? Here. Okay, good. Pause the video and try next question. Welcome back. So next question, we need to find this unknown, right? And this unknown is already positive here, so no change. In fact, the numbers goes to the other side. 11 minus 5, you can get 6. And then this 4, this was a positive 5 here, so you go there, it becomes negative 5. So 11 minus 6, 5. And then 11 minus 5 equals to 6. So. And then 4 times y here. So if you don't need this 4, it's multiplied here, it's times here. So you go to the other side, it will be divided, which is 1.5 in the end. Okay, good. Oh, we also need to draw the number line. So drawing 0, 1.5, and it is getting bigger, right? And then blacken because there's an equal sign. Let's just continue. We need to find y as the answer, right? How do I do that? It's already positive, so just keep there. And then that 9 goes to the other side. Negative 11 minus 9. What do you get? Negative 20. And then 4y something will equals to more than negative 30. Because y is an unknown, so it can be any number, so it can have ranges as well. So if you don't want this y here, you go to the other side, it will be divided. Wow. Negative 20 divided by 4, 20 divided by 4 is 5, so there's a negative sign as well. And then draw the number line. There's a 0, there's a negative 5, right? And then we are getting greater than or equals to 5, so this way. Do I have to blacken? Yes, because there's an equal sign. Okay, last 3 questions for this topic. So y here is already positive, so do you have to change? No, so just keep it here as the number. You will go to the other side and it becomes positive. 3 plus 5 is 8. And then 2 times what is 8? 4, good. So basically what we do is divide on the other side. Okay, and then now we also have to do the number line. There's a 0, there's a positive 4, and it's greater than something, so it's eating up, so let's go to the right side. Do I blacken the circle? Yes, good. Okay, next. Thank you, next. I'm so sorry, I can just get out of focus anytime soon. So y here is already positive, so you don't have to change it. As for the numbers, go to the other side. Negative 3 minus 8. Negative 8. 8. Why? Why? 8 is here multiplied. So if you go to the other side, it will be divided. So negative 8 divided by 8, you can have negative 1. Okay, afterwards, just draw the number line. And then we know that y is lesser than negative 1 or equals to negative 1. So you go to the left side. Do I blacken the circle? Yes, blacken the circle means it includes that part only when there's an equal sign. Okay, last question of inequalities. And the next practice is about drawing. That will be harder, of course. So here the unknown is already positive. So no need to switch that. As for the numbers, you have to go on the other side. 5 plus 5, 10. Okay, y is less than 10 over 5. 10 over 5 is 2. Good. And then we draw the number line. 2. And it's getting lesser. Do I blacken the circle? Yes. So that's it for the inequalities. We will continue the next topic, which is the drawing of the frequency table. And till then, see you, tata, bye bye. Any question you can ask in the comment section down below or even on the WhatsApp. So that's it for now on. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.